Okay, we are live. We're doing ice storm coverage right now. As we go back to the radar here, you can see. Holy moly, bro! We have a ton of freezing rain right now. Right now in Davenport, it's actually showing that it's snowing in Davenport. Okay, but we know it's not snowing because this is a report just a half hour ago, 45 minutes ago, that we had freezing rain. Okay, so this is all just contamination here. This is actually freezing rain. So, trying to get a better report here. Okay, so this literally just came in. Wow, okay, so, or no, this was an hour ago, because it's weird because the time that it's displaying here is in Eastern, and I know y'all are in Central Time, so I'm trying to take an hour off. So we're looking for a report that says 11:18 or whatever, if that makes sense. Alright, but so far what we've got right now is a lot of heavy freezing rain. I will say, one thing that's huge is that this freezing rain is much farther to the east and to the south of where we initially expected it. So I will say the NAV3K model is looking spot on in this event, as the heaviest amount of freezing rain is falling right over where it had a corridor of possibly even up to an inch in accumulations. But I don't know if I forgot who it was, but somebody said that they live just to the east of Davenport. So I don't know if you're getting in on that precipitation yet, but just kind of give you a heads up. I do think that I forgot exactly where you were, but I do think you're gonna have the chance for seeing something. I think that was Alan Crow. Sup, Mr. Twister. Sup, Alan Pro, or Tornado Pro. Sup, Peachy. Yeah, thank you for 980 subs, guys. That was pretty cool to see happen overnight. I know Davis is live. I don't mean to cause any problems. If you guys want to go just watch his stream, that's completely fine. Because, again, I don't want to mess his algorithm up. But, I'm not going to care if you guys go back to his stream. It's alright. Alright, so I'm going to have stream chat up here if anybody has any questions. But if not, I think we're good. You have 108 subs right now? Nice. Okay. Let me just fix today's date, because it is no longer the 13th, it is the 14th. And let's see, text. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. So, over here near West Jersey, we have some pretty heavy freezing rain falling. Let's look at our inspector to see. Yeah, so wow. We have 40 dBz freezing rain across this area of, I believe this is in Illinois. Yeah, I mean, this is just so far to the east. I mean, this has got to be including, honestly, dang. Alan Crow is definitely included in where this is falling. There's no doubt in my mind. If it's freezing rain all the way towards, like, Peoria, I mean, this is just insane. But, yeah, near Brimfield, we have another area here. Just trying to get my voice back into shape here. I just woke up. It's a little late, I'll say that. I slept in last night, so. Your brain's dead right now? Yeah, I think all of ours are. But, okay, so, I don't know if this is rain. Let's look at a different radar site. But if this is rain, this is where our freezing line is. So, yeah, that is rain. Okay. So, our freezing line is currently located in, eastern Iowa. Right around here. So, that means that we're seeing very heavy precipitation here because this is very close to our freezing line. Alright, so that's just going to mean that we're going to see the heavier precipitation right into these areas. So there it is. You have over 44 dBz freezing rain. That is insane, but that should be mixing with rain soon, and we're hoping that it will eventually turn over to rain. Alright, but another area. We're seeing, I mean, this is very widespread. You saw last night how we had bans. I mean, this is just absolutely widespread. So, this is what's very concerning here. Alright, but it is freezing rain in Davenport. I don't think it is snowing. Okay, but this is a report. Let's see. Turn this off, and then I think we get it. Yeah, so that was about 50 minutes ago. We had freezing rain in Davenport. Okay, let's see over here. Okay, so this is actually a new report. This was at about 10:14 in Kewanee, Illinois. We have freezing rain. So we'll actually ice pellets and sleet. Let me look at, you know what we can do? We can look at a different radar site. I think we can use the Chicago radar site. We'll actually see if that is actually snow. Oh, wow, okay, so that is snow. It is snowing in Davenport. It's snowing in Davenport. Wow. Okay, well, it'd be helpful to get a report out from that region. So, I'm hoping we'll get one. What? Wow, I did not see that. What's up, Life in Tornado Alley? Yeah, I have Discord, but I just don't use it that much, honestly. I would not be active, so. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Davis if it is snowing in Davenport, because I'm pretty sure it is now. Because we have confirmation from 2 radar sites. So, give me just a second.
Say Monday morning, it likes to stick around in a very small
I'm just gonna keep that up in the background, just until he answers our question. So it's not like it's gonna overlap. It's the same information that he's talking about. So,
but pretty crazy stuff. It's snowing in Davenport right now. Let's check things out. Probably mostly freezing rain, I'd say. So the Davenport radar actually does show snow for Davenport, but I will note you are just outside of the freezing rain region, so I wouldn't, again, you were in the freezing rain region earlier and it just kind of switched over to snow. I can't really tell what's going on here, but since you are in the high 20s for temperatures, I'd say for the most part, you're going to be seeing snow. Yeah, there was a tornado warning in California earlier. What's up, Sherry?
okay. Let me turn this off here. Okay, so, Davis thinks it is snowing in, Davenport as well. So, it is most likely snowing. Wow. Alright, let me get back to mine here. I had a good week. Just very busy, honestly. Yeah, this is probably snow here in Davenport. It looks like you guys just turned over to snow. Because our freezing mark is right around here. It's like a little dome. And it's funny because there's actually sleet along this line. So it's a very helpful report. So if you're along this line here where you kind of see it looks kind of like spray paint almost. Alright, when you see these colors mixed, that's where you're probably going to see more of a sleet rather than freezing rain. And then obviously the closer to Davenport you get, the higher the chance you're going to see for that sleet to kind of turn over to snow. But I mean, this is fairly heavy here. Let's see. Low more. Let's see what we're talking about here. Yeah, so, wow. We have over 30 dBz's of snowfall already in Davenport. That is pretty wild. So, yeah, very heavy precipitation across the board here. Alright. On the other hand, we did see a tornado warning in San Francisco. I believe it's the first one in their history. Let me just take a look here. We also have another report. This is for areas south of Minneapolis. This is in Mankato in Minnesota. All right, we have reports of icy sidewalks, driveways, and or parking lots. So that means we have reports of freezing rain. And wow, look at all this. We have a lot of freezing rain moving into southeastern Minnesota. Look at how many reports here are near La Crosse. That is insane. Luckily, our radar site's right there. So actually, it looks like it's snowing in these regions. And I think a lot of people are turning over to snow at this point. All right, but wow, so this is weird. So these reports are all coming in from the same area just about 20 minutes ago, or 15 minutes ago even, of just ice pellets and sleet. Okay, so now we have mixed ice pellets and snow report there, and that was, when was that? 10:35. Yeah, so that was a little bit outdated. Maybe it's still snowing, but it's starting to mix in with that freezing rain. That's a possibility. Interesting stuff. This is turning out to be a very widespread event. Alright, we knew it was going to be a pretty large event. Alright, but apparently we have... Okay, that's drizzle. I thought we had freezing rain, in St. Louis. Okay, but, I will say, just wanted to come in here into the San Francisco area. We had a tornado warning in this area just about 2 hours ago, and I believe it was the first tornado warning in their history, which is absolutely bonkers. Alright, but, we take a look at what's going on right now, and look how many supercells we have that are moving on shore here. I mean, these are a lot of cells that I think are going to present a relatively low tornado threat. Okay, and radar scope's picking up possible rotation right here. Where is this? Trying to get the city names up. Near Morgan Hill. Okay. But a lot of these could try to rotate, so we'll have to watch these. And, I mean, if we do get another tornado warning, obviously we'll be right on that. But just kind of give you guys a look at what's going on. We also have wind reports from Salinas where we have lawn furniture or trash cans displaced and small twigs broken. So, pretty wild stuff going on right now. Okay, but it is raining in St. Louis. It is not freezing rain. That is rain. So let's turn this thing over to Davenport. There we go. Okay, another pocket of heavy snowfall starting to show up. This is in southeastern Iowa now. Let's see what that could be, just contamination. I don't know, it could be snowing. So only the last frame has it turning over to snow, so I think that's still freezing rain, but excuse me. Yes, this report came in just about 5 minutes ago, just to the east of where that area is. This is east of Burlington. Alright, that's a report of freezing rain, so. I haven't looked at Stream Chat in a while. Just to the... I saw a post on X that it was their first. I don't know, I could be wrong. You're south of St. Louis is 37 degrees. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, it's slightly over freezing there, and you can actually see, let's take a look. Wow, so, okay, that's rain. I don't know. There's a possibility that we have freezing rain down into far southern Illinois. And if that's the case, then St. Louis is not too far away from seeing frozen precipitation. But if we switch radar sites here, we can take a look. Okay, yeah, so that is freezing rain if you're in southern Illinois, near Beardstown or Pittsfield. Okay, but it is currently raining in St. Louis, and it's definitely not going to turn over to freezing rain because all the precipitation is moving north. So, really, theoretically, you'd have to have something pop up down here near Salem, and then move north into St. Louis in order for that to happen, and that's just not going to happen because the cold air is farther north with this event. Okay, so we have another report. This was just about 12 minutes ago in Peoria of freezing rain mixing with or mixed rain with snow. So that's probably freezing rain. Yeah, but things are starting to get pretty heavy out here. So definitely want to make sure that everyone's aware of the situation going on right now. Also, just because this is not lining up with the forecast, the HRRR was pretty off with this. Just only because this is moving much farther to the east than expected. Alright, here's a snowfall report. Where is this? This is near Dubuque. I don't know if I can look at that now. I have to take this off. There we go. Yeah, so we have snow and a grapple. That was outdated though. That's about an hour ago, so that's probably not the same. Some reported drizzle near you in Denver, but it's sunny. I don't know. I mean, it could be rain. I will say this is pretty interesting. I was in the upper elevations of upstate New York, because I went there for about a week for a baseball tournament, and it started raining out of nowhere. Like, it would be sunny completely, but then one tiny cloud would start dropping rain, and I think that's just because of the elevation. So I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm wondering if that could be actually legit, because if it's even drizzle, then, I mean, it wasn't like heavy rainfall where we were, so even if it looks sunny, I think that with the elevation coming into play, you can have something like that happen where you get, just like, a little bit of cloud cover that is able to produce some rain showers. So interesting stuff, but I don't think that that's a mistake. They wouldn't put that out for no reason. Just hope everyone's safe. Just a little bit of ice can be dangerous. Yes, definitely. You don't feel like getting on your computer, so you're just on my phone. This is such a W. Nice. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Okay, so this is interesting. Over near Omaha, this was just about half hour ago. We had reports of icy sidewalks, driveways, and our parking lots. So I think it's actually automatically the same text message there. So whenever you get whenever you send in a report of icing without your custom description, I think they just put that on. So I don't think we need to read that anymore, but. It looks like we still have freezing rain in Omaha. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we have another band that's moving north here. I don't know if this is going to move into Omaha. This might move south of there. Wow. Grandma lives in western Omaha. Okay. Nice. Yeah, this is not too concerning of an event for Omaha, so I wouldn't tell you to, let her know what's going on, because she probably doesn't know. But, I will say, it's probably a good idea to make sure that she knows what's going on, but, you don't need to worry about her too much. Yeah, so 15 minutes ago in Peoria, we have reports of snow mixing with freezing rain. But it is still snowing in Davenport. So, this is actually causing a huge problem, because whenever you get snow that falls on ice accumulations, I will say, it is so slippery. It's hard to walk. Like, if you go on, an icy pond, like a frozen over pond, but then it starts to snow on it, okay, obviously that snow's not gonna melt, but it's, I don't know what it is, but it gets very slippery, so, assuming that there's already ice accumulations in Davenport, which shouldn't even be a question, then, that's just really not good, and that's just a little bit of something. This is kind of exactly what we warned of, in my video, and even yesterday's live stream, Okay, we were just hoping that, we were just saying, if any of that freezing rain turns over to snow for even just a little bit of time, okay, that's just gonna make everything more and more slippier. If I didn't say the right word, but sent a report into Mping from Ireland. Nice. I'm gonna look at your report. Probably the only one who sends reports. Ah, look at that. This is Kevin's report. That is insane. None. Oh. That's funny. That is funny. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how you send in reports. If someone could teach me, that'd be cool. Because, I know it's not like something that you have to do for the National Weather Service, because I know you have to go through a cycle of if you're even a weather spotter, if you're trained, what your idea is, or they have to determine if your report is legit to be able to like put it on the SPC homepage or whatever. Yeah. So it could be snowing in Burlington right now. The past 2 frames now have snow, and we could have a tiny corridor here of mixed precipitation or freezing rain, kind of like it's a little sliver in between 2 pockets of snow. This is very weird. Oh, you can download the app? Dang, that is perfect, bro. That's perfect. I mean, yeah, it definitely helps everyone know what's going on. It helps me. This is... Without these reports, I wouldn't know what's exactly going on right now, so it's kind of up to me to determine what kind of precipitation we have falling, but because we have so many reports coming in, it's so useful. So, yeah, it's a great report thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get that on my phone, actually. So... what's it called? Mping. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do a test. I'll just do that a different day. Save that for another day. But yeah, I just realized I should not dox myself, so. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't send it. Okay, I think we're good. It hasn't... Oh, but it might come in soon. I hope not, bro. But then there's honestly no point in sending it if people... I mean, I guess if I send it while I'm not streaming, I guess that makes sense, but... I don't know. I mean... I don't know. We do have a, special marine warning, off of Port St. Lucie. Let's take a look at the regular radar. Wow, so there's nothing happening here. What? That's weird. Let's read what this says. Okay, a shower was located over Port St. Lucie. Additional showers will push onshore through early afternoon and produce it. Oh, so literally only just gusty winds associated with rain showers, because usually you get like thunderstorms that produce water spouts, but in this case it's only just because that rain shower is producing relatively strong winds. Interesting. Yeah, and obviously I'm not going to be at my house every single minute of my life, so I'll definitely be able to send in reports without doxing myself. I maybe for that point in time, because someone will be able to look at my current location, but that won't be a problem. Yeah, let me know if there's any background noise, because I believe the dryer is going in the background, so I'm just hoping that that's not interrupting the live stream, because if it is, then that's kind of annoying. Yeah. I don't think I pressed submit. I just thought about testing it, but yeah, Kevin sent an MPing report in Ireland just about 5 minutes ago. Can't hear anything, but you can hear me good. That's great. Good to hear. Yeah, so everyone hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're literally 20 away. I never dreamed of getting this close, but we're almost there. Oh, what's up, Dominic? Glad to see you back. Yeah, Kevin just sent a report. Kevin's in Ireland, but he sent a report. What's up, Joan Paul? Welcome back. What's my weather like today? Honestly, I think it's pretty much just clear and brisk. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, it's just a nice sunny day. It's not official MPing reports. That's crazy. It's just nothing. I could technically just report like sun, I think. Like clouds. It'd be funny. Okay, so this is most likely starting to turn over to snow in like Muscatine or Columbus Junction. Okay, so this is probably not really mixing anymore. This is actually, a lot of this is turning over to snow. And I think that may continue for the northern side of this. So, really, we're hoping, I guess it makes more sense that this will eventually all kind of close it on Cedar Rapids. But I don't know if that's a good thing, because obviously there's ice accumulations already on here. But I mean, if the freezing rain stops, that technically means no more accumulation. So, I just don't know if snow's gonna help the situation as far as how exactly slippery those roads are. But definitely in Illinois, this is all gonna stay as freezing rain. So who would have thought? But Illinois could end up being the hardest hit area by this event, if that all turns over to snow in eastern Iowa. I'll get to 1,000. Nice. Yeah, hoping so. Yeah, but if anyone's new here, please hit the subscribe button. Helps me out a lot. Just helps me out with pushing this stream and this channel to more and more people, so that we can eventually get more people that are actually being affected by all these weather events. Because the point of doing this channel is to keep everyone weather aware and safe. Which way is the wind blowing? I think it's blowing from the south, because that's where our warm sector is moving, so yeah. It's blowing from the south to the north here, so we could actually take a look at a different website that shows that. Let's look at Windy. Let's see here. Oops, let me put that up. Yeah, so everything is pushing up to the north, so This is where your low pressure center is. You can see everything kind of wrapping into this. This is located right over Topeka, excuse me. So everything's kind of wrapping into this low pressure center over Topeka, and basically you can see all this moisture is feeding into the storm. So right now the wind is blowing in a northwesterly direction here. Alright, but that's our current wind pattern for this event. Alright, also, it's a good thing to mention this. We have very strong winds, actually. That's adding to these really bad conditions, alright? Look at your Muscantine and Davenport. This is the same area we were just talking about. 43 mile per hour wind gusts. I mean, if you were to have whiteout conditions, you could have blizzard conditions out here. So, this is a no-joke event, and you're going to get power outages with this, okay? Because you have very strong wind gusts on top of how much ice accumulation you've got out here. So this is really calling for a bad situation. So we already have over 5,000 customers without power in Iowa, and they're all in counties farther to the southeast. So Wapello County, Davis County, Keokuk County, Louisiana County, and Des Moines County, okay, and Apponews County. All of you guys have a relatively significant amount of customers without power. Also, California getting hit by that current system. Okay, look at all these counties that are out without power. I mean, it looks like even if that supercell didn't produce a tornado, it knocked out some power because Santa Cruz County has, or Monterey County has already 37,000 customers without power. So significant event going on for both the Midwest and the West Coast of California. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna see if Davis is still alive. He is not. We're still gonna stay alive though. Most of your cabbies are buried in the UK. Saying ice on cables and the wind blowing down them. So yeah, the ice accumulates on the power lines, the cables. So that just puts on a lot of weight. Like, I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but I will say that puts a lot of stress on them. So even with just a little bit of ice, even if you don't have that many winds or that too strong winds, you could still have those come down. Okay, but if you add 40 mile per hour winds to the amount of pressure and just, weight that's on the power lines and cables from the ice, I mean, it's just a recipe for power outages. So that's what we're seeing out here in Davenport. Alright, that's exactly where those power outages are coming from. Cables are underground, so yeah, the power lines that you see, in the air. Just shared my channel on mine, so again, try to hit 1,000 subscribers, but most people don't see my posts. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I really appreciate that. So, port up in Washington, Pacific Northeast, says tree limbs broken. Oh. Wow. Where is that? I don't see that. Oh, Pacific Northwest. I thought you said Pacific Northeast. I don't know why, but I read Pacific Northeast, and I was scrolling over the Northeast. I was like, but they're not in the Pacific Ocean, so. Yeah, that's right here. Okay, 1-inch tree limbs broken and shingles blown off. Wow. So yeah, really gusty winds right around the Seattle area here in Washington State. Yeah, I hope Davis hits 2K. That'd be really cool, and I know he's been wanting to hit that goal for a long time now, but his thing is always 2K by the end of the year, and he's pretty darn close, so. Yeah, but I'm trying to hit 1,000 by the new year. Oh my gosh. We have 16 days to get 20 subscribers. Can we make that happen? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna work my butt off. Yeah, Pacific Northeast is Convective Chronicles just dropped a new forecasting challenge. Oh, you lost 4 subs overnight. Dang. So I hit 1.7k, 1.07k. It's pretty wild. I don't know how, but you're doing a great job, man. So. Alright, more reports of freezing rain about 10:50 in Peoria. Okay, so this is definitely freezing rain. We have a lot of reports that just came in. So. And near Smithshire as well. Yes, this is completely turning over to snow. And there we go. Look at what's going on up north. Okay, all of this is closing in on Cedar Rapids. So I think once it starts to snow in Cedar Rapids, we may end up ending off the live stream here. Okay, but it's still definitely a very concerning event, to say the least. My report is on MPing. Oh gosh. Are you serious? It's not? Are you just trying to troll me? Are you just trying to freak me out? Oh, thank God. How was bad, like... Yeah, just a moment ago we had like 7 people in here, so... Yeah, I got worried too. Wrong state? Okay, thank God. Yeah, everyone like up the stream here. Yeah, I saw you followed me, Dominic, on X, so I appreciate that. Bro, you don't need to use your alt accounts. It's okay. I mean, I appreciate it, man, but you don't need to do that if you don't want to. You don't need to. Why Sad Face Bro wants his location. Yeah, let me put my phone somewhere else so it's easy to read stream chat. Yeah, I'm seeing pictures of radar from San Francisco, and there's a full-blown hook echo with a really tight and strong couplet. So we most likely had a very strong water spout that probably lifted before it came on shore. Luckily. That's crazy. Can I explain the colors? Yeah. So, do you see the pink here? This is freezing rain. Okay. This is where we have just our rain that freezes. Our blue is where we have snow, and then our green is rain. That's all it pretty much is. Okay. If you're talking about velocities, this is what we look at for wind. Okay. I believe green is going towards the radar, and red is going away from the radar. Okay, so these are winds pushing away, these are winds pushing towards the radar. So yeah. So whenever we see these colors meet and get very close together, that's what we call a couplet. Okay, that's kind of what we pick out for rotation. And so whenever we get severe weather outbreaks, usually the mindset to stay on top of everything is just to make sure that we look for any possible couplet. And if we find one, we stay on that couplet until it possibly drops a tornado, or until we figure out what it's going to do. We did also just get a new report from Des Moines here of icing on those surfaces out there. So, yeah, event is still going. $17 subs away now. Yes, sir. Thank you. That is insane. Oh my gosh. We're very close. How does CC look? Yeah, so correlation coefficient. Okay, this is what we look at to kind of show us if there's any debris in the air. So, if you see kind of these lighter colors here, okay, this signifies that there's debris in the air. I believe this is just contamination, okay. Alright, there's no tornado, but basically, if we look for a deeper color like a gray here or a blue, alright, this is debris that is in the air, and the radar kind of picks it out and kind of tells us that that debris shouldn't be there. That's not supposed to be there. So, there's no tornado on the ground right now, but if you look for kind of something like this, like it's a little spot here of lighter colors, but sometimes it can get, down into like the gray and black shade, depending on how much debris there is. Okay, that's what we call a debris signature, and a CC drop. Okay, and that kind of shows us that there's a tornado on the ground because there is debris in the air. So. But, believe me, there's no tornado on the ground right now. It's a little harder to understand, alright, but once you kind of get used to it, it's pretty easy to pick up. But, Kevin Durant radar is better. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna end up ending off the live stream soon. So if anybody has any final questions, let me know. But if not, I think we're gonna wrap up in a couple minutes. Yeah, I wonder who's from Ireland, or who that is. I got my Ryan Hall y'all sweatshirt, rocking the drip here. I always wear it whenever it's winter season, so I thought I'd whip it out today. I'm not gonna end, don't worry. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. I meant to go for an hour, but it's already noon, so I'm probably gonna have to eat lunch soon, and nothing much is going on. It's just kind of the same. And if not, it's actually decreasing in just strength because, well, I guess not strength, but it's decreasing in kind of just the activity because all that snow is starting to kind of absorb these areas, so. Do you think this will be the only stream today? Probably, unless we see another kind of burst of like 40 DBZ freezing rain. But if not, then I'm also gonna be very busy. So you know what, it probably will be the last stream of the day. But who knows? Maybe I will go live. If something insane happens, then I'll try my best. But I'm gonna be pretty busy today. So, and also this event is really gonna start to decrease. Honestly, it's on the downtrend right now. I'm not seeing any too concerning areas of precipitation. Very heavy wet snow, I will say, on our freezing rain line. And then up towards Cedar Rapids, still 20 to 30 DBZ freezing rain. Ooh, it's like 30 to 40 up here near Dubuque. But other than that, nothing much going on. What does this do? Oh, this is gets location. Okay. Who's my goat in weather? If you're talking about Storm Chaser, it's probably Pico's Hank. If you're talking about Weatherman, honestly, it was Ryan Holyall, but it's Mitch West. He's the one that got me into weather. It's Mitch West, but Ryan Holyall I was watching after I kind of found out that there's a little community of weather enthusiasts. But it's always been Mitch West, and it always will be, so. Davis might go live. He was hanging out with the cheerleaders last night. Bro, he told me about that story. He was not hanging out with cheerleaders. Pete goes again. David Schlauer got you into weather. Nice. Yeah, Mitch West is such a W, bro. We've been watching Pico's Hank since May 2021 and David Schlauer since the December 10th, 2021 outbreak. Wow. Yeah, I did watch Weatherman Plus a lot just because he's kind of like me. He goes into detail very, just a lot, and so, very deeply, so. Ethan Reed, then Connor. Nice. Yeah, I know Connor sometimes chases with Reed. And Freddie McKinney, yeah. Yeah, I kind of watched him for a little bit, but he is pretty clickbaity, so. He did coverage for December 10th. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping another tornado outbreak like that doesn't happen, but if it does, which it probably will, so one of those will come up again in 2025, we'll be there, so. Not saying I hope one happens, but if one happens, I hope that I will be there to cover it. Snyder was a cool dude, kind of got me. N8 Snyder was a cool dude, kind of got you in the weather. Nice. He was 30 minutes away from Mitch. Wow. Nice. Yeah, he really is so underrated. He's really good. I feel like he, just his setup of his videos is kind of like, I can't remember his name. Evan Freiberger. I'm not saying that he's as bad as Evan Freiberger. I'm just saying he kind of styles his videos like him. Okay, but his information is so much better. It's just, he's really good. But Evan's just plain chaos with clickbait, and also pretends to call out people. He acts like a baby about that stuff, so. His reaction to April 30th tornado 2024 was so funny. Reed broke up. I didn't even know Reed was married or had a girlfriend. He sent a new report, and it's insane. Okay. It's probably a large tornado. It's probably a wedge. Oops. Why is it not showing up? Yeah, it ain't there. Alright, we have Adam GAWX, or Adam Georgia WX. Gotta come in, so. You just see it on the MPing page. Okay. Get rid of Inspector. Still don't see it. I believe you're like into this area, right? Yo, what's up, Adam, Georgia? Glad to see you. Don't plug the systems with false reports. You should know better if you're in the weather. There. Bro, I don't see it. I'll look at it later, but I do want to go over this event still. Okay, so, right now, just got some freezing rain near, Peoria. Alright, most of the heaviest precipitation is, off to the, west of there. Alright, but there's quite a bit of freezing rain falling in here, and then the farther north you go, the more it's mixing with snow. So it's snowing in Davenport right now. It's been snowing there for a while. Okay, Burlington, Mount Pleasant, areas, Fort Madison. Okay, you guys have pretty much, for the most part, turned over to snow. Okay, so we'll probably see, as this event, or as this system moves farther to the north, we'll probably see all this, freezing right up near Cedar Rapids, turn over to snow, so we'll see. It's there on the MPing page. I'll look at it one more time, but I'm not staying on Ireland the whole time. Yeah, I don't see it. It's not there. Oh, wow, okay, so the next radar scan now has freezing rain, from Peoria all the way through Davenport. This is an hour old. This is not currently going on right now, but there was freezing rain in previously Davenport. If it's switching over now, then that's not good at all. Yep. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about their location, let me know. Reed, me, and legislators are working on punishments for false reporting. We're also looking into getting government license to chase storms. Brett Adair is on board with you, along with National Weather Service NOAA. I don't know if you're talking to me, because I haven't sent in a false report, and I'm not sending that, but, I mean, no, I'm not doing that. I don't know if Kevin and Sam are, but I just don't want to goof around. It's not unprofessional. Yeah, so still 20 to 30 dBz freezing rain here. Wow, so we just flashed 37 here. Yeah, look at that, 35 dBzs. Sleet nados are apparently a thing according to Twitter. Don't think we have sleet nados right now. Alright, gotta see if we get another radar update here, and if we do, then we will be able to see if it is actually turning back over to freezing rain in Davenport. Also, it would be nice to get an update from there, but you can see it was just snowing there a couple scans ago, so. Yeah. Let's take a look back at our power outages. Let's see. Let's go to regions. Let's go to the Midwest here. Yeah, so this is in Iowa State here. Henry County. Now gaining power outages. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I don't think it shows the percentage of people without power, but there's about 840 customers without power out of 3,681, so definitely rising here. Alright, Des Moines County, over 1,000 at this point. Louisa County, 425. Davis County, 187. And Keokuk County, 464. So definitely going up there. Okay. And then obviously California also has some pretty high power outage rates. Okay. Guys, it's okay. We don't need to worry about that. Kevin, we get it. Whoever that was, he lost his mind on just a joke that Kevin made, so it's over now. Don't need to worry about that. Just doing this to do Ice Storm coverage. Okay, I believe we have a new report south of Cedar Rapids. Yep, this came in a minute ago. Okay, we have reports of icing. So there it is. Very, very close to Davenport. South of Cedar Rapids there. Another report in Peoria of icing. So yeah. All we need to know is what's going on in Davenport right now. That's the big question. See, I would have listened to this, but this is almost an hour ago, so that's unreliable as far as now. So be right back. Alright. Yeah, I will say we're probably gonna have the live stream soon. Because honestly nothing much is happening right now. So we're either gonna get a new radar scan, or we will I think we just did get a new radar scan actually. Let's see here. Yep, new radar scan. Okay, so still the same thing. So it's probably turning back over to freezing rain in Davenport. Okay. So I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. I appreciate all of you for coming to watch. Alright, this has been a pretty successful live stream, so thank you for tuning in. I probably will not be live again today, so I will catch you guys in the next video. So thank you all for coming to watch. I'll see you guys in the next video.